Hey, I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 53. Let's take a look at the future. Microsoft Live Labs is working on an amazing new technology called Photosynth. The application analyzes a large collection of photos and displays them in a reconstructed immersive 3D world. Man, I wish my dad could see this. When it's done, you can walk or fly through a scene to see photos from any angle. It works by connecting the dots when two or several photos share the same feature. A building in one photo can be connected to the same building in other photos, and as the number of photos featuring the same buildings increases, the 3D magic starts to fall into place. The experience grows richer as photos taken by multiple photographers are fused together to create a more complete vantage point. This technology will give us the ability to virtually explore the real world in very much the same way we explore the Second Life world. The Live Lab team was just formed this year, and they'll be making Photosynth available for free very soon. If you want to see more, I have links in the show notes. Hey Microsoft, do more stuff like this! You know the motion capture technique used in Polar Express? That process used hundreds of reflective markers attached to Tom Hanks so cameras could continually sample his actions. The result for me was kind of cool and kind of creepy. It was cool that they were able to capture the reality of human motion, but the characters in the film looked a little dead inside. The same technology is used for video game creation, and games share that not quite there yet synthetic sense of reality. Well, Contour Reality Capture is a new camera system that revolutionizes how movies and video games will be made. The system does the same thing for faces that motion capture does with body movement. The process starts with the application of phosphorescent makeup. This is MOVA founder Steve Perlman explaining how it works.
After we apply the makeup to the performer, we place her within the view of many cameras. In this case, we have 44, all looking from different angles. Behind the cameras are specially designed fluorescent fixtures. These fixtures flash on and off 90 to 120 flashes a second. Now, above about 80 flashes per second, the human visual system can't see flashing. So to us, the set appears perfectly lit, like any other set would. But to the cameras, they see something very different. We have color cameras that only open their shutters during the brief interval of the flashing when the lights are on. Those capture a view of what the performer looks like under normal lighting. But then we have grayscale cameras, which only open their shutters during the brief interval of the flashing when the lights are off. What do they see? Well, they see the glow that comes from that phosphorescent makeup that we put all over her face and the phosphorescent powder that we put within her clothing. And they use that random pattern to align each other to go and triangulate to find out what the 3D surface looks like. What is the end result? Well, if we were to use a marker-based capture system to try to capture a human face, we might get perhaps 100, 150 points on the face. With Contour, we typically get over 100,000 points. It's a complete universe of difference, and it changes the whole world of motion capture production.
So this is the actor. Here she is under black light wearing the makeup, and then the virtual recreation of the real girl. Here's what it looks like in action. This is the actor. This is Virtual Girl, my favorite superhero. And I'm I feel like I'm playing with puppets. This is a ginormous leap forward for gaming and filmmaking. It dramatically improves quality and reduces development and production costs. An actor's face can be modified to look older, younger, or like a creature without losing the subtle quality of expression and without spending hours in makeup and prosthetics. Filmmakers and video game producers are already lining up to use the Contour system. Now we just have to wait a few months to see the results in a theater. Coming soon to you. Oh, darn it, I messed it up. On Geek Brief, we haven't really talked about Sony's PlayStation Portable much. It's because we haven't experienced one. That's about to change. Agent ChronoCloud just told us about a recent PSP Firmware update that now makes it possible for you to download the iPod version of the Brief and other video podcasts directly to your PSP with no need for conversion. It's not automatic like iTunes unless you purchase Sony's Media Manager software. The iPod with video is a justifiable production expense, so does that mean the PSP is too? I think so. This weekend, I visited a Fry's electronics store. I know some of you don't like the Fry's approach to consumer electronics, but for me, it's all about optimism. When you walk down the aisles of Fry's, you, or at least I, get the impression I can build just about anything I want. We made our way to the Apple section, and I decided to give the Airport Express a try. I was right about it not being my ideal wireless speaker solution because it doesn't have a speaker, but we plugged one into a Model 1. Now Neil and I are both able to listen to daily source code at the same time in different parts of the house. It's only a temporary solution. I can't give up on the dream. I just can't. Callie Lewis, your fearless leader. See you tomorrow. PSP, here I come.
More tech support?
Yeah, more tech support, sorry. I'm putting away my computer. I'm just trying to help people. That's all I want to do.
Baby, do the show.
I got an email from Michael Harrington and I thought, huh? Michael Harrington? This is a ginormous leap forward for gaming and filmmaking. It dramatically improves quality and reduces development and production costs. An actor's face can be modified to look older, younger, or like a creature without losing the subtle quality of expression and without spending hours in the makeup and prosthetics. Yeah. Okay, since I messed up, I'm taking a pee break.
Another Pod Show video podcast. Stick it on your screen.